What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. You guys know it is. It's your boy KEVO. So today we're gonna be checking out what a camera captured in the Philippines shocked the world. I know I did one of these videos a while ago back, but this was a new one apparently. This was a new one that just came out. I want to check it out. You guys told me, yo, KEVO, check this one out. And I said, you know what? Let's do it. Anyways, before we get into the video, guys new to the channel, man, give the video a big thumbs up, man. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe at the end of the video if you enjoyed the video. Let me know at the end of the video. And yeah, let's get into this, man.
Visitors have sworn that they have seen a monster coming up from the depths.
This animal's coming to the surface for only a second or two, and all of a sudden their imagination starts getting bigger and bigger.
You're about to meet a man who desperately wanted to get a UFO on video. And it turns out, maybe he did.
After 4 years of investigating, we finally got good visual evidence, some kind of blob-like feature that literally appeared out of nowhere and caused the rocket to explode.
Being the land
That
of
looked fake, though.
unusual sightings, the Philippines will never fail to amaze us. Odd creatures, mysterious animals, and countless anomalies wandering in the land. Sit tight for the strangest things that got caught on camera
Ayan mga Sigbin mga katabs, delikado yan.
and shocked the whole world.
Oh, shit.
Flying UFO. A video showing a flying saucer above a Philippine airport has gone viral online.
That actually looks fake, though.
A strange object.
Like
in the
watching
video
this,
looks like a
like this looks fake. I'm gonna put it that looks like computer generated.
classic UFO, sparking curiosity and discussions about
It looks very
aliens
fake.
and mysterious technology. Some people believe that aliens were about to take control of our world, and powerful authorities were hiding this information. Others thought the footage was completely fake.
Yeah.
They wondered how something like this could happen at such a busy airport without government noticing. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section. Black floating creature. These friends spotted a creepy creature in a river while they were enjoying themselves. The slowly approaching creature resembled a black eel. Scared at first, they finally decided to capture it.
Sometimes I said the Filipino people are brave, man, because I don't think I would be able to come that close to this. To be honest, I would not go anywhere close to this thing. Like, no, thank you. I'm staying far away.
Using a stick, they attempted to catch it, and after engaging in a long struggle, they finally managed to pull it out of the water. It turned out to be a long, black, hairy creature with no proper face or other body parts. Just a hairy tail with a head.
Like, how did they know this is not poisonous? Like, for real, how they know?
The creature still baffles people's minds.
This thing could be poisonous, and they're playing around with that.
Beached carcass.
Right?
A tourist was heading to the beach to enjoy, but what he saw there made him cancel his plans. He spotted a huge, scary carcass of a strange creature. He was shocked to see it because it did not look like any normal marine animal. Its body was extremely long, especially its tail, and its mouth and jaws were the most terrifying parts. It looked like a prehistoric dinosaur that had been living in the depths of the sea until recently. However, it couldn't be said for certain what it was or how long it had been in existence. Scully entrance. While trying to find a proper entrance inside the cave, a hiker was left stunned by this strange discovery. There were real skulls placed right where the man wanted to enter. Whose skulls were they hard to find? But he believes they remained a part of some cult practices that happened there. Because who would casually place skulls in an abandoned place like this?
I've heard stories about this. I've heard stories about this. Like in the Philippines, I know there's somewhere where they bury people on cliff sides. That could be where this is. That's what I'm assuming. Let me know in the comments down below if that's what this is, and they're just trying to like make it bigger than it actually is.
Not being able to figure out the truth, the hiker decided to let the creepy skulls rest there and carried on to some other direction. Filipino mermaid. A fisherman was heading to his boat for his routine fishing trip when he suddenly saw something that was unbelievable to him. There was a creepy creature sitting on his boat that was so scary he couldn't even look at it. He told people around him, and within a short time, a lot of people gathered there. Everyone was shocked because it looked really creepy. Its body was like that of a seal, but its back was cut. Its face was like a gorilla's, and its hands were like a witch's. Some people thought it was a scary mermaid, while others thought it was a failed scientist's experiment on animals, but no one could figure out exactly what it was. Village intruder. These friends heard spooky sounds near the river and immediately went there. They looked around for a while but found nothing. But suddenly, there was strange bubbling in the water, and a scary creature was trying to emerge. They were scared because it looked like a monster. Its face was hidden in its hair.
Okay, if you're scared and this looks like a monster, you're going up and trying to pull this out. No, I'm not going up anywhere trying to pull this up. Like, honestly, look at this thing. My ass is either running back to camp or wherever I'm living or staying, looking for like a gun or some kind of something sharp where I can defend myself, first of all, before I even get close to that. Or at least a long-ass steel stick or something I can stab it with before I go up and touch anything. My guy's over here touching this with his bare hands, trying to pull it. This guy's asking you to get pulled in. Like, he should have asked you to get pulled in.
With scary hands, and the rest of its body was underwater. They observed it for a while and realized it wasn't harmful. They even tried pushing it away with a stick. The hairy monster stayed for a while and then went back into the water, leaving the mystery unresolved. Road invasion. An explorer was exploring the woods and nearby areas when he saw something that changed his beliefs. At a corner of the road, there was a human-like figure sitting completely black from head to toe. It had small horns on its head and looked like a devil. The explorer felt that it was there for him and got scared. He immediately ran away from there and never returned to that place again.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
It went viral on the internet.
No, thank you.
People expressed different opinions. Some said it was a prank staged with someone, while others insisted that it was real and they had similar experiences. Biggest croc.
I think I did a video about this croc.
The villagers had been troubled for years by a giant crocodile that preyed on their animals and caused harm. But they couldn't do anything because it was too big. One day, everyone decided to seek help from the authorities and catch it with their help. With their help, they managed to immobilize the crocodile and securely loaded it onto a cart.
That is one big-ass
croc. Could have
croc.
been a grave mistake. Spectators watched as the crocodile regained consciousness and tried to free itself. Many people fled in fear, but after a few minutes they realized it hadn't escaped. They worked together to secure it again and handed it over to the authorities far from the village. Mutated.
That's a big-ass
mystery.
croc, though.
A man was walking along the riverbank when he noticed something strange in the water. As he approached, he saw a peculiar creature swimming near the shore. It was so unusual that he couldn't figure out exactly what it was. The creature's half body was in the water, and its mouth was not clearly visible. It appeared to be like a slim, jawless crocodile without scary features, and it had no eyes, which gave it a creepy appearance. After lingering for a while, the creature returned to the water, leaving the man puzzled about what it could have been. Oarfish washed ashore. A group of beachgoers spotted a huge oarfish, unfortunately not alive. This was far from normal as its size was enormous, almost 4 meters long and weighing around 50 kilograms. It also had a wound on its mouth. Usually this type of fish lives deep in the ocean. It looks like a big shiny ribbon with a red fin on top, and you won't usually find an oarfish near the shore. It prefers the deep parts of the ocean, often between 660 to 3,300 feet down. They had never seen anything like it before, and this sighting was surprising for them. Hairy blob. On Dinagat Island in the Philippines, people spotted a huge hairy creature washed ashore.
Meters, pila dyan pag i-fit.
Everyone was shocked and confused because they couldn't figure out what it was. They thought it might be a giant mythical creature or a whale, which was about 6 meters long and weighed almost 2 tons.
Looks like a whale.
Its body had started to decompose slowly, so they made a strange decision to try cutting into its body to see inside. But the carcass was so hard that cutting it was not easy. However, later when authorities took over, they discovered it was a giant hairy blob that had washed ashore for some unknown reason, losing its life in the process. Chupacabra captured. For quite some time, a farmer had been dealing with a wild animal bothering his cattle, but he couldn't identify what it was. One day, a strange creature appeared on his farm, and upon seeing it, he realized that this was the culprit causing harm to his cattle. He immediately caught it in a cage. He couldn't quite figure out what it was. It seemed like a chupacabra.
That's what a chupacabra looks like?
But it wasn't as large and had a slightly different face, resembling a scary pig. It was trying to come out from the cage and looked angry. The man couldn't figure out what it was. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments section.
Whatever that shit is, that's scary, man. No, thank you.
Giant Burmese python. Meet Samantha.
Oh, I heard about this one.
Burmese python owned by a couple in
Yeah.
Barangay Diplong, Bohol.
I would be scared to have this around.
It was born on February 17, 2006, and boasts an impressive waistline of 38 inches, making her the largest snake in Bohol.
38 inches, bro. I'm only 34 inches, so this thing can swallow me whole.
This amazing python has caught the interest of both locals and visitors because of her size and fascinating presence. Its owners love her like a special part of their family, bringing excitement to their community. Despite her large size, she is completely harmless.
Yeah, until she just gets hungry. They probably feed her dogs.
Sperm whale. A 10-meter-long female sperm whale got stranded in the coastal areas of Dimilsong, Masbate. Locals made great efforts to help, but she was so large that they couldn't do much. Sadly, an elderly man's leg was injured badly while trying to help. They informed authorities for help, and an operation was started to try different methods to send her back to the sea. Unfortunately, the operation was not successful, and the whale lost her life after a long battle. Everyone was saddened by this failure because they couldn't do anything to help the whale. Mythical owl. How would an owl look if its face was like a human? Have a look here. A bird explorer in China was exploring different types of birds near the woods when he suddenly saw something strange. At a distance near a rock, there was a creepy bird-like creature. When he approached closer, he felt scared and immediately backed away. It was an owl, but its face resembled that of a human, and it was larger in size than a normal owl.
That's
Seeing
scary.
this creature, he believed it to be an ancient being, the stories of which he had heard from many others. He felt that this creature had been living there for thousands of years. He didn't stay there for long
No.
and left the area.
No, get my ass out of there.
Rolling octopus. A man's pet cat in his backyard was intensely focused on something, which surprised him. He wondered what could capture the cat's attention so intensely, as if it were hypnotized. When he approached, he saw a creepy creature moving in a strange spiraling motion in the dirt. It looked like a mix of an octopus and a spider, with no proper face and a small body. He had no idea what it was and found it terrifying. The man quickly grabbed his cat and left in fear. When he returned with authorities later, they couldn't find anything there despite searching extensively. Lurking danger. In a town, a group of people claimed to have seen a Loch Ness monster-like creature in the river nearby, but no one believed them. To prove their claims, the townspeople decided to place a waterproof camera in the river and check it daily for any unusual captures. They monitored the camera for several days without capturing anything. But one day, the camera recorded something strange. The footage clearly showed a large creature swimming in the water, resembling a smaller version of the Loch Ness monster. It attacked the camera upon noticing it, leaving everyone puzzled about where it came from or where it went afterwards. After this incident, fear gripped the hearts of the town people, and many became convinced that this creature still exists. Harry
It's possible.
Everyone has likely seen a bee's nest, but have you ever seen a spider's nest? A man spotted a creepy thing placed on a wall, and when he approached to take a closer look, he saw a mass of hair-like material resembling a...
No way I'm touching that.
But as soon as he touched the hair, numerous spiders emerged from within as if it was their home. These
No way I'm
spider-like
touching that.
creatures, known as harvestmen, are harmless to humans, and they feed on other spiders, insects, and even bird droppings. What shocked him the most was that as soon as he tried to clean it up, they would quickly gather again to rebuild their nest. Sigbin
That's home to
on
them.
farm. Okay, so I will give you more details about the spooky title. But first, watch this video. A man in the Philippines spotted a black-colored, strange-looking creature in his farm. Its entire body was covered in thick hair, and it does give the looks of a faceless creature stranded in the man's farm. So, what was it? Well, when I searched it on the internet, the only thing that appeared similar to the man's discovery was a Sigbin, a creature in the
No,
Philippines
thank you.
mythology that walked backwards.
No, thank you, sir. These guys are brave, man. I'm staying the hell away from stuff like this. Straight up, I ain't going anywhere near this. I'm staying far, far, far away.
Its head is also placed in between its legs, and just like
Far
this
away.
one, the creature also has the ability to become invisible. Giant squid. This squid marked the first time any Filipino fisherman managed to capture a giant squid. The 2.5-meter-long squid was caught in a fishing net in the northern province of Tawi-Tawi. The crowd around the majestic deep-sea dweller indicates that they were probably seeing the squid for the first time. The locals also related the squid to the kraken, which is a mythical creature with an appearance similar to that of octopuses and squids.
Yeah, Kraken's
However,
giant.
They still wanted to taste the folklore beast. So yeah, I believe you already know what they had a meal for that day. Unidentified reptile. Captured by
That's one thing I would say in the Philippines. They don't waste anything over there. Like everything is used. Like from everything. Like when I say a chicken, if you ever eat a chicken like here in North America, they probably won't eat the chicken feet. They won't eat the chicken head. Over there in the Philippines, they eat every single part of that the animal. They don't put anything in waste. Nothing gets wasted.
by a random man who was taking a bath near a waterfall. This video shocked everyone. It shows a reptile-looking creature popping its head out of the water. It could be a lizard, and according to some, a chameleon. But since they aren't good swimmers, I have doubts on this theory. And it looks more like a rarely captured species of lizards. If you have some explanation, let me know in the comments below. Climactic disaster. We humans are leaving a legacy of climate change for our future generations. And this video is proof. This video was posted on social media by an environmental minister.
Oh my God.
Who wanted to put emphasis on the climactic changes happening around and how we are contributing to it. A similar incident was also recorded in India, where hundreds of milk bottles got trapped in a small canal. I believe this is high time we take action, or our Earth would become difficult to live on.
Yep.
UFO spotted. This video has been making rounds on the internet recently as it captured mysterious luminous objects.
Something like fire and then it formed.
It was captured in the Philippines by a local in the year 2015. And recently an expert confirmed the evidence with another video at the same place.
Could be drones, right? Back then, not everyone had a drone. Not everyone knew what a drone was.
Being static, the unidentified floaters then began to form a mysterious shape that looked like a V in the sky.
Now it's forming a V shape, as you can see.
What intrigued everyone was their continuous appearance as the lights were spotted for 3 consecutive days before disappearing. I believe this was the aliens marking their presence on our land. If you have any other explanation,
I think it was drones. Simple thing as drones. That's what I think it is.
Mysterious creature. What is this? A scary pig, wolf, or creature from out of the world? A man near the beach encountered a creature's carcass that I'm sure would be scary for everyone. It was so creepy that it was hard to figure out what it actually was. Its body resembled a pig. But the most noticeable and unsettling feature was its scary teeth that seemed to be smiling
Could just
towards
be
the man.
mutated,
When he
right?
flipped it over with a stick, the other side looked completely different. It appeared more like a wolf. This confused him a lot, and he could never figure out what it actually was.
Could be a warthog, right?
Swamp mystery. This video that recently became viral on social media shows a creature from a distance. It was recorded by a man who was just passing from a distance and noticed movement in the swamp. After he approached closer, he realized it was not an animal, nor any ordinary animal just taking a bath in the swamp. Rather, it was a creature with black textured skin emerging from the water. As soon as the weird-looking thing spotted the man, it disappeared back into the water. He observed it for a while, but couldn't figure out what it was, so he decided it was best to leave the area. Jumping fish.
Oh, that's crazy.
On January 7, 2020,
This is recent.
Nato Beach in Mayasum, Sarangani Province, Philippines, witnessed an unusual sight.
There they go, they're not wasting anything.
Thousands of fish washed ashore, covering the sand in a shimmering silver carpet of scales. This was a completely abnormal moment that felt far from normal. Some people thought this event was a good sign for the new year, while others felt uneasy about it and couldn't shake off their concerns. The incident was similar to something that happened recently in Hokkaido, Japan.
Like the fish trying to get out of the water or
A
something.
large stretch of coastline was filled with fish just a few weeks before. According to experts, it could be just because of low oxygen levels in the water or disease outbreaks among fish populations. And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day.
Yeah, there you go, guys. A lot of weird things happen over in the Philippines, and the thing about it, the Philippines seems to, like, everything seems to happen over there. Like, to be honest, like, some of the weirdest things you hear in the stories, it comes out, like, over there in the Philippines. This is why I say sometimes the Philippines is a very unique place, and this is why I really enjoy visiting or spending time in the Philippines. I know the last time I've been in the Philippines is going to be over, like, 3 years. It's going to be 3 years, close to 3 years now, since I've seen some of my friends from the Philippines. But I will be coming back to the Philippines soon, so watch out for that. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this video and put in the comments down below, and we'll catch you guys later. Bye. Don't forget, Kevo's coming. Kevo's coming. Goodbye.